everybody, welcome back to a new episode of Polarcade. I am Kat, this is Matt, and we are in the midst. Apparently Matt has a hole in his mouth.
I'm good.
I
think so.
You ready?
I gotta shut the door.
Oh, you have to shut the door. Sorry, we have to shut the door. So apparently we're not quite ready. We are getting back into our 11th episode, which is the longest that we've had of a run in a gameplay. And what we've been playing, what Matt has been playing, is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And we have... How much of the game do you think we've completed?
I have no idea. Not much.
Maybe 20%? Maybe 15%? Does that feel about right? We're about to get some good storyline here. We found the Atlas.
Astrium.
And we were back here at our temple on, what's the name of the planet?
Bogano.
We're gonna go straight into the cutscene. We took a break, we had some food, and we're ready to get back into playing.
Jesus.
Whoa! The globe is turning?
The vault itself is built like a giant holocron.
Wow, that's neat.
About that wall. We're close. Let's check it out.
Alright, I guess we go this way. Oh. Is that shit spinning around the top?
Yes, it came around the top, see?
You know what this reminds me of? The Sphere.
The movie The Sphere?
Mm-hmm.
That was a good movie.
Look how fucking crazy that is.
It's some kind of mirror.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Touch it. Put your hand up.
This kind of reminds me of that moment where Luke goes into the cave. Is he in their world?
Zepho Sage. Why do these look like they're all...
Despite our wisdom
Oh.
and technological achievement,
Hi.
we face extinction.
Oh, Jesus.
Dogma blinded us to the path of balance, and gradually we allowed our pride to corrupt us.
That's not good.
Okay, that's not good either. This is one big memory.
The greater control we sought,
Hi, how are you?
the further we fell into ruin. I lead the remnants of my people into the great unknown, hoping that we will finally find peace.
Creepy. They all did that. Oh, no.
No.
They're all staring at me, though.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What are you supposed to do now?
Right into the lights. What else? Touch the green thing? Oh.
It's the
Turn it.
holocron.
Click on it. You want me... There we go.
I shall teach them the ways of the Force.
Master Custis,
We shall begin with physical preparation.
what is the Force?
Gather round, everyone.
Master Custis, do you think the Empire will find us?
What the fuck?
I think he's seeing the future.
Possible future. Oh, human, Rhodians. Look at that.
4 humans and 2 Rhodians.
This is like a bad fucking LSD trip.
Well, it's a linear LSD trip.
Most of this game is. Yep. I wish I could look around more.
It's the Empire!
What the fuck?
The Inquisitors found us!
I'm climbing up a vertical wall, but it looks like a horizontal seam.
Master, shall we find them?
looks like you're looking down on them.
Yeah, but I'm climbing up.
To the trenches! Keep going!
This is what she was talking about.
What?
The witch.
What?
About, you know, if you get a bunch of the younglings together,
That the Empire will hunt them down.
will hunt them down.
What?
Capture the younglings.
Oh, they're already dead. Ooh, hey, look at that. Is this a glimpse into the future? Because that's a youngling right there.
It is.
Searching. They can't have gotten far. Target sighted.
Help me, Master Justice!
Moving in.
I can't help. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I have a feeling you can't do anything in this little future.
Yes, sir.
Is this what happens when a Jedi glimpses into the future?
Well, Master Yoda has
He's done it a few times, yeah.
a future seeing abilities. I mean, not all of them do.
No, you gotta have a super connection to the Force to be able to do that shit.
Well, there's this whole thing about seeing the future in general. Like, if you knew, like, every placement of every atom, you could possibly predict where it's going to go, where it's going to lead, so therefore you could kind of see the future. But that's some, like, super quantum mechanic beyond stuff.
It's the Force.
Yeah,
Just say it's the Force.
it's the Force.
And be done with it.
Well, in our reality.
I'm scared.
Prison
What is
cells.
next for us?
So one of them dies and the rest get captured. There were 5.
There's 6.
6?
4 humans and 2
2
Rhodians.
Rhodians.
Tortured for information.
Oh no. This is what happened to a
Trilla.
Trilla. Her master was tortured, and maybe that's what. Oh, that's not ominous or scary at all. Are you still in your dream?
I think so. Yeah, because there's another one of those little mirror thingies.
Maybe it's your way out.
I don't know.
Or maybe it's what he's like as a master.
Don't know. That side's not wearing a glove. And he's wearing... What the fuck? Interesting.
He turned into a bad guy? He was wearing Imperial garb. I don't think he's happy with that outcome.
Bad feeling I see you here.
Oh? How uncharacteristically prescient of you. Here I thought your greatest virtue was your dogged persistence as you stumbled from one debacle to the next.
No, that would be me.
Guess you made a mistake not killing me on Brock then.
A scant mercy. I waged one meaningless battle against a prize that will win the Emperor's favor.
You think I'm gonna let you walk away with the holocron?
Of course not. We both have our pride. But yours has cost you the lives of all the Force-sensitive children on that list, as well as your own.
Like you said, Trilla. I'm persistent.
Oh, here we go.
That hurt. Jesus! She's quick.
More dodging on your part.
Oh, so close. Say I've not trained you.
Jesus Christ.
So much fear. I've suffered far worse. Still running.
She's fucking quick.
Buddy.
Well, you're about equal in damage. All you need is one more and there you go. Nice! Sometimes force isn't always the answer.
Careful with that thing. It's been through hell.
Didn't we recently learn that, Ian?
Don't go. We need to stick together.
No, I'm going to do it anyway. And then I'm going to circle back. Stay with the younglings, Trilla. May the Force be with you.
Master! Don't leave us!
Lola, what's going to happen?
It's okay. It's okay.
What are you flinching for?
Just the idea of it.
Just a game.
Trilla. No. No.
She got really upset. So you have her lightsaber, but you lost the holocron.
Well, that sucks.
Good storyline, though.
Whole bunch of troopers. Yeah, bring more friends. No.
Not really. Off you go. See, that seems almost cheating.
What?
So, see, couldn't you grab one and slam it into the other one? That would be hilarious. Wait a minute. The big is the one of the dinosaur.
I don't know. We talked about that last time we saw it.
But I didn't put it together that it could have been the same animal.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was a dork.
That's right. It happens.
I wonder if your stowaway's gonna still be there.
Probably.
You think so?
Yep.
Eyes over there. Affirmative.
What?
Watch him.
Will you? Yeah. Finishing by throwing him off a cliff. You know, I definitely like the metallic gray look for the ship.
Cutscene? Yeah, no.
Here. I saw what happened between you and Trilla, what you both went through. I'm so sorry. I was arrogant, I was foolish. I could never understand what you went through. She has a
Her
whole
hair too.
I don't know where she's taking it.
Become another person. What was that movie? Master of Disguise.
Yep.
I'm responsible for the path that Trilla is on.
The movie got bad ratings too, and it was a pretty
And
good
what she
movie.
does next is the cost.
I don't know about that.
of mistakes.
Our mistakes,
I think that was Dana Carvey's last
In the
movie,
past.
though.
and it's all of our responsibility. And it's about what we do next that's important. You told me that's here.
You're right. I know where she's taking it.
Glad somebody
It's a
does.
fortress. Where they take Jedi. Where the Inquisitors come from. It's a place of torture. It's the place I escaped. Just never thought I'd be going back there.
I'll be going alone. Not a friend.
No. I'll have a Jedi with me. Neil.
He actually gets to be a Jedi?
Jedi Knight.
This is so cool.
By the right of the Council, by the will of the Force, Cal Kestis. Rise, Jedi Knight.
Maybe now I'll get some new clothes.
You are ready.
So are you.
All right.
Whew. Well, that's kind of fun.
Quiet. Too quiet.
Keep going, Cal Kestis.
Not a fan of nature, Grease?
Only behind glass. Otherwise, nature's not a fan of me.
Hang on. You're making good progress, Cal.
Oh, there's a new planet. There's destroyers, right?
Uh-huh. There's Nur. Okay, there was no objective.
Maybe you have to talk to her again so she'll
You're
tell you where to
making
go.
good progress, Cal. I'm glad you're with us.
We got a galaxy to save.
Not an easy task. Are you sure you're up to it?
They'll be okay. It's better than hiding out Bracca.
I've been to many different planets in the galaxy searching for, well, you. Unless we stop the Empire, we'll all be gone. Hidden or not.
You're right.
Good.
I can't believe you don't have an objective.
And saved. Let's just go pick a planet then.
Let's see what pops up. Can you pick one of that little red planet with the two destroyers? Infiltrate the fortress, Inquisitor. Use the hollow table on the Mantis.
That'll be this.
Well, please better keep cook. It smells awful.
Nothing. Look, I'm telling you, I think there's something going on with the Mantis. Maybe the kid dragged something in.
It's the stowaway.
Listen, I know what my food smells like, and it ain't that. I've also been finding hair all over the place, small and wiry.
Like yours?
No, not like yours.
Oh, he needs to come out.
There's a stowaway on this ship, and I am gonna prove it.
Yeah, you've mentioned that before. Any luck?
Do I ever have any luck?
There's that little red dot.
I'll be keeping an eye on everything. If you have any
A red
leads,
dot.
let me know.
Back that way.
Sure thing.
Left. Turn around. Oh,
All
is
right,
that
kids,
just
sit
a...
down. We're here.
It's not anything you can interact with.
I was gonna say there's lots of little red dots and green dots and blue dots and yellow dots. Can't have a spaceship without colored lights somewhere.
This isn't good. With the defenses I got, our usual tricks just aren't gonna cut it.
I can help.
What are you thinking?
A ritual. It will hide the ship. I hope.
A ritual.
She has a knack for this kind of stuff.
Wait, now, hold on. Now, what is this gonna require?
A sacrifice. One of your arms will do nicely.
Wait, what?
Don't be so serious. Join that front.
I like her. Oh, that's like a Rocky in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's like, and that dude's eye.
Leg.
Or leg.
I didn't really need it. That's what I'd see if you do it.
Mother. Lady. Sisters. Mother.
You know, this is making me want to play Old Republic, right?
Yeah, I know.
Haven't done a video of that in forever. But I doubt I will. I don't want to pay a subscription. The game's no fun. It's just free.
It's doing its work.
What do you think the odds are?
Should cloak the ship.
I think so.
My money's on you, kid.
You got money?
Aww.
That's take that compliment.
Let's go,
I think.
Once we're inside, I'll engage their defense level, and then sabotage their sensors so the Mantis can extract us. You find the holocron.
Should we stick together?
You think she's gonna make
I
it?
feel the pull. The lives of every child on that list are at stake. Whatever happens in there and whatever you see.
It's Star Wars. Somebody has to die.
Just get it and get out.
Close in on the fortress.
It's time.
Yeah, I think she's... I agree. I don't think she's going to make it.
That's kind of cool looking. It's all matrixy. That's a big ship. Am I going to the planet or the ship?
You're going to the planet. You know, somebody who has claustrophobia would not like that.
I think the G-forces would be more of a problem than claustrophobia. That's definitely a temple.
More like a fortress. You are all underwater.
Good thing he's got that rebreather.
How do they make BD airtight? Or water resistant?
I don't know. How do they make anything water resistant?
Multiple entries. I don't think you're gonna fit there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You never know when they throw something at you right at the beginning.
Those little plants give off light.
I guess I can't swim to the surface. Nope.
They're pretty. Whoa. I wonder what kind of creatures we're going to see.
Probably stormtroopers. Some kind of troopers.
I was thinking animals?
In an Imperial fortress? Probably not.
No, I meant like sea life and everything.
Probably not. Maybe some fishes or something. I see a couple of fish back there in the background. Whatever that thing is.
Looks like a Star Wars version of Manta Ray.
I'm assuming I go over here.
Good guess.
Airlock 8 is clear. Listen to that water dripping. Hey, Stormtrooper, how do you handle that? I'd be running to the fresher every couple of minutes. Hey, you hear me?
So I guess there are bathrooms on stations? I don't think you have much of a choice. I think you gotta go there.
I was looking for chests.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. You think they'd give you a chest right off the bat?
You never know. You ready?
Yep. You're all glinty wet.
Cal, you there?
Yeah. Good to hear your voice here.
I've located the holocron. Sending you the location now.
Oh, Jesus.
Got it. We're on the move.
You know you're gonna have to fight Trilla when you get there, right?
Yeah, probably.
Let's see what's behind here.
Behind door number 1! Oh my god, a crap ton! Well, you are going into an actual base. Bashing provided.
Contact on target. Converge on the target.
Have the stormtroopers gotten any kind of better?
No. He just ran into his own grenade.
Well, because you talked about in the last episode about how your enemies kind of evolve in strength as you've evolved in strength.
Yeah, but these are stormtroopers.
so that would be a no. Everything else evolves but the stormtroopers.
Too scared? You can't escape us.
Yeah, I don't think he's wanting to escape. You can't just
Cheap tactic, maybe.
It's a very cheap tactic, but it's great. Too bad you couldn't get 2 with that.
Fight. I will not fail. Not so easily defeated. Victory is assured. You are so very weak.
You were saying?
Good night, Jedi. Gotcha.
You missed! Oh my god. I'm not talking about him. I love that trick. That's one of my personal favorites.
Surrender intruder.
Now that's a cheap shot if I saw one. I hate the standing behind in the corners.
It worked.
This place is where the Empire created the Inquisitors, tortured Seer, and turned Trilla to the dark side. It's tearing down everyone.
Which way to go?
Nope, not that way.
That's the one thing that's been rather nice about this game. So you do have like your maps, and I think it was like what, Rage 2, where you need to go, like, is told to you by like what, it's a path, and it's bright pink, and it says you need to go here to achieve your, you know, your main objective is this way. And even though the maps are a little difficult to read and you don't get your maps to open up until you've been there,
There's only so many ways you can go.
there's only so many ways you can go. And it says whether or not you can go down this door, whether or not you can go down that door. So even if you can't see your path, you're kind of given just a little bit, just enough
This needs power.
to be like, go this way or go that way. Oh, look, there's a power plug behind you. Maybe it needs to get plugged in somewhere else first. Does that thing have a plug on it?
Oh, Jesus.
You have to pull that first, and then you can pull the cord. And you have to stop it.
There we go.
Whoa, see that meter? Something.
That wouldn't me.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, huh?
I ain't gonna take blame for that. See? Listen, see? That was her. Oh, and all those glasses cracking and breaking open.
We'll meet up inside. Good luck.
Got it. Let's go, BD. That section looks pretty weak.
Oh!
Spitting water out.
Hang on.
Look at that.
You know, it's a really good thing he has that rebreather.
I knew as soon as I got it, I'd be using it a lot more.
You don't actually have like real level
What the fuck?
or a world instance.
Maybe I was supposed to go outside. Kind of looking that way.
I think so. Watch out for sharp glass. I think the way is up. Oh yeah, I bet you that killed a few people.
Probably. I'd imagine so, yeah. We'll give it away.
The water everywhere. Every now and then that thing that you showed me on YouTube, the late 90s was it Cops spoof?
Oh, Stormtrooper Cops. Yeah.
The Stormtrooper Cops pop into my head. And the Bad Boys song. He's a bad droid.
What?
I said he's a bad droid.
He's a dead droid. Same point. I think I only have 2 points. Yeah, not enough for anything, I don't think.
What the one down there?
It's still not, it's nothing. I already got those two. No, oh no, those two.
Those two down there. Yeah.
Those covers more life. Oh, is that the, yeah.
That is kind of neat. More like it slows everybody down around you. Or your maximum force is increased.
That's always good.
Yep.
Getting closer.
It's like pulling them in like magnets. They're almost too easy, aren't they now?
It's like the dojo at the Jedi Temple. Wrong. Corrupted.
Interesting. Alright, we're putting those back up.
Yep.
Because it makes a wall I can climb.
And it also makes a hole for pushing bad guys off and into.
Why would I do that?
Why?
Where the fuck are you going?
BD, where's he going? Oh.
The motherfucker just took off, didn't he?
Well, he knew where he was going.
It's almost like he's been here before.
Maybe. Come after me.
Too hard.
No, you're not.
Cheap tactic, yes, but it works.
Don't fall behind.
Wait a minute, did I have that idea?
Yeah.
I'm so gonna help you that.
Flamethrower, dude. What?
No, I don't think he will. Ow! Oh!
I still win.
That'll work. You know, it's too bad you couldn't push them in, like, into the closet and then shut the door on them.
Holy fuck.
Oh, God. Lead them across the bridge, just like the others.
More? Who pushed the button?
I think he did.
Ow!
Go into the lava.
That works. More? Anybody else?
I run across. Oh! Oh!
Nice.
That was really cool. And it sucked at the same time. Yep. So you use one, you're down to 7.
Mm-hmm. At least I know I'm done because the save point popped up. Where's that? Ah,
Those look like lightsabers.
training sabers.
Oh, training sabers, okay. I didn't notice that beforehand.
APD.
Jedi, he's in the interrogation wing.
This should be fun.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Fight, traitor. You can't escape the Empire.
I see you like gathering together and then pushing everybody away. Oh, yeah. One level at a time?
Steal the intruder.
Ooh, off screen.
You are getting good.
Okay,
Oh,
now
push
I'm
him!
stuck on the wall.
Very nice and very cool. Oh! You hit the fence!
No,
The field.
he electrocuted me. You don't pay attention, do you?
I thought you ran into the wall. I thought that's what got you.
Skill point. Oh, hey. Should I just dodge that? Next. He's just like, oh, I was going to shoot, but I'm not going to now.
Shoot him down. Watch yourself.
These guys are never going to fucking learn. Is that it?
I go down to the middle, and then I think you'll find out whether or not that's you.
Kill the intruder.
Yep, that's not it.
I missed one. There it is. There's 3 of them.
I'm gonna get you.
They're not.
That's the last of them.
That's the last one.
Cal, I'm near your position, but sealed behind a blast door. Look for a console nearby.
Okay. There's one?
Got it.
I want a pistol.
Oh!
That's a bad woman right there.
Uh-huh.
That was impressive. Hey, you holding out?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
I'm sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. We didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand.
We did. I could have went to a different planet
Yes.
first.
Let's
You
get this over
could.
with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No. Not yet.
She's gotta be
The
there.
holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
Assuming that one?
I would think so. Beatty, what do you want to show
Always
us?
finding stuff.
There's bones in there.
So what'd you find?
Oh, yeah, that's the way. All the rest of them are still closed. Oops.
That one isn't.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
Yeah, see the red light around the edges?
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
Well, that. Looks like that's only open, so we'll check that out, and then we'll go to the next area.
That one, that way?
Yep.
All the way towards the end?
Yep. And we'll check out what's in there, then we'll drop down and go through the door to the next room. Echo. Echo. Echo.
This place is evil.
Duh.
It's like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
Shortcut.
Fortress Citadel. That's the word I was thinking of, not Temple. Citadel. Looks like some shit from Mustafar. Sweet.
I think you set off the alarm.
No, just the warning sounds. Like when a truck's backing up kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Close. 81. Thanks for being my friend.
Oh,
Aww.
he's so cute and sweet.
Never seen anything like this. Advanced. Even
Look at
for
those
the
turrets.
Empire.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
And you have a memory. An echo coming.
Or save point. Save point. Which is good because that means something big's coming up.
And that means you can you do your health thingies?
You mean rest?
No, the...
You mean rest?
Oh, you could rest and get all of your health back that way.
That's
Yeah,
how you.
you're right.
That's how you do it.
Instead of using your little...
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I could.
I wonder if I can play with these. I think the answer would be no.
I see them coming into play somewhere though.
Yeah. I mean, why would you put big-ass turret guns and not be able to use them?
Well, she did say that she sabotaged the security, right?
Let's go, BD.
She did.
And you can handle this, BD?
Of course you can.
Yes, he can, because he's smart.
Oh, this is it.
Mm-hmm. And this is not good.
Interrogation chamber.
What's her name is gonna be here. You know she's just waiting.
Oh yeah. Get really that button.
Oh look, she got a new one. Yes! Did you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Did you officially catch her off guard? Your force power is also higher.
Yeah, because I raised it, didn't I?
Yes. As is your highest on the lightsaber list too.
Hi.
Oh! Oh, ouch. Ooh! Oh, she got you.
She is whooping my ass. But that's right.
Ah!
As I have.
Yeah, she's not gonna get knocked out. Jesus!
I see at least one death.
Toss me more, BD. I look forward to getting sand in your head. Burst him.
Oh!
She caught me. God damn.
She's got that super speed. that some Jedis have. Damn!
Jesus, lady.
Oh.
Buddy, help!
Oh!
Damn. Jesus.
You got her down to half.
Alright.
I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you. You'll never make it out of this place alive!
Get her, get her, get her! Oh, nice! That was cool. God darn it. You got her down to her last quarter.
Help, please!
Oh, damn!
Help me, BD!
Get her! Oh, man, Jared, back to you.
Oh, come
Oh!
on. She's taking my force.
Well, you're definitely having an effect on her, so keep it up. I think she's down to her last 8th.
Again.
You're almost there. You are almost there.
I can see it.
As I have.
If you're gonna kill anybody, kill her.
He's not gonna.
She might.
Have the Hulk on.
I need to do this. It's over, Trevor.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day I choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I'm so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
Is she gonna die? That's Darth Vader.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I officially love this fucking game.
That doesn't look good.
It's not. It's not really not. Mm-mm. Oh fuck. Oh yeah, you just go ahead and turn around and walk away. Just. Dude, he's gonna kill her. She's straight from the dark side.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuck, look how big he is. Oh my god. No, you're okay. She's dead. Nope.
You would be wise to surrender.
Fucking love this game.
Probably.
Oh no. What?
Why are you even trying? He doesn't even have a health bar.
Oh, dude. Well, if I was gonna die, yeah, it'd be him that I would. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, fuck, ain't nobody got time for this shit.
Turbo lift. Let's go.
Just run.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck.
Well, run.
Oh, that was too close. I think I pissed off Darth Vader. No, you won't.
I'll find an opening. Thought you were a Jedi.
Thought you were a stormtrooper.
Let's get out of here.
That was awesome.
Come on. Stay back.
Oh, fuck. See, why can't I do that to doors? I love this fucking game. I'm so glad I decided to do a full playthrough.
Oh my god. I need something to drink. Oh.
I think we lost him.
Probably not.
I'll make it. Seer.
Oh my god.
I knew it as soon as I heard that fucking breathing.
Kid, you read me? They're not responding.
They will. I insert another.
Breeze, I'm here. Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron. Seer. She didn't make it, Breeze.
And you called it.
Keep moving, Carl.
What, did I?
Sorry.
Yes, you said she was gonna die.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Fuck. Oh, thanks, BD.
Oh!
No.
Don't go her, BD.
That was close. That was close. Holy Jesus. Don't break the lightsaber. I just fixed this one.
She didn't die.
She's about to. He's not even trying. Jeez. Run away!
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that.
Oh, fuck. The forbidden powers.
No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side. I can feel it inside of
Hey, listen to me. Still have a choice.
I want to fight him again. It's not anytime soon. Get my ever-loving ass whooped. Now she teleports me.
Hey. Hey, kid.
Gonna have a fucking aneurysm.
Al. She's alright. She's alright.
You need it too.
You did it.
We did.
Careful.
Where are they?
They're out there. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you.
She's a bad bitch. Just like Shaft.
So now what?
Or John Wick. That's a good one too.
I haven't seen it yet.
I haven't seen any of them. We have all three.
I know, we need to watch it.
No, I'm playing Star Wars. Fuck off.
Thank you, Grace.
I just fought Darth Vader and lived to talk about it.
I would stick around here. Take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, it's time to look.
What about that?
We used it to rebuild the Jedi Order.
Those are hundreds and hundreds of fucking people.
It's like they're after us.
The people are locations.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force.
He's gonna break it.
Do it.
So where to now?
You could use a beer. No. No. Mm-mm. Nope.
I think that's what they call Finn.
No. No.
Yes, it is. Credits. We played the main game in 11 episodes.
I did miss a whole bunch, though.
Yeah,
But that's the
you
story.
better go back and go finish all the rest of it.
But that's the story there. Huh?
Oh my god.
Well, the rest I can do off camera, but I want to see if I can fill out the skill tree. Find all the treasures and
Oh
secrets.
my god. That was awesome.
I still fucking love this game.
That was amazing.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Flabbergasted.
I beat it.
Yeah, you did.
What am I going to play now?
I don't know. Is this how you feel at the end of the game? You're like, now what?
I wasn't expecting that to be the end.
I wasn't expecting that to be the end either. I thought that was like, you know, like one, like next to the last chapter. Oh wow!
There we go, people. There's the story in its entirety, apparently. We saved the day. Darth Vader almost kicked my ass.
And we let the Force reach out to the children the way it's supposed to.
I guess that's kind of a pretty cool ending.
It is. I do like that
But-
because I mean, after he went through,
But they did leave it way open for a sequel.
they did. Because if you have all of those hundreds of children out there,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
And they
and
did-
this
they
is
did-
only 5 years.
Mm-hmm. They just stopped it right there. They didn't say they went off with their lives. He went this way, she went this way. They're still sitting on the ship.
Yep.
And
They're
so
all hanging out together.
They could technically make a sequel or two.
This was a good game.
Because then you got, Darth Vader, you got Boba Fett, you got Jango Fett, you got Palpatine, Dooku, I mean, all them. Grievous.
No, because, okay, Anakin... Anakin becomes
Darth Vader.
Darth Vader.
5 years ago.
But according to most of the canon, Dooku's already dead because he dies.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Before Anakin becomes
that's right.
Darth
so
Vader.
Dooku's not there. Jango Fett died from.
Jango Fett died. Mace Windu.
Mace Windu killed him. Yeah. Okay, so that leaves Boba.
Mm-hmm. And
maybe we'll get to meet Luke and Han and meet the Millennium Falcon with Han.
Oh,
that would be cool.
Like an episode or like a section where he gets to be a part.
Mm-hmm.
Where Cal gets to be a part, because now, so out of the Star Wars laws, particularly for the Jedi, so he becomes a Jedi because she knights him.
Mm-hmm. No, he was a Jedi. He becomes a Jedi Knight.
Okay, he was a Jedi. He becomes a Jedi Knight because she knights him.
Right. You have your initiate, your Padawan, your Knight, your Master, and then so on and so forth.
My question for the Star Wars lore in the room. You become a Master once you have a Padawan to train underneath you. Yes?
For the most part, yeah. Once you become good enough to take a Padawan, yeah.
Then you can become a Master Jedi. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there's that whole section. Just because Cal doesn't go out specifically looking for a Padawan doesn't mean that he cannot find one in the future. Mm-hmm. If he realizes the Force is strong with a particular, a child or something.
The sequel, Cal could be the Master, and the new protagonist could be the Padawan, which would be you, and then we would continue on from this story.
There are so many places this could go.
Yeah, this is really the Eververse of, because I guess they're trying to stay pretty close to the actual story with the lore and the backgrounds and the timelines and all that. So I'm assuming they could probably follow it pretty sharply, as in like the main storyline here, but you're this guy going along this way. I mean, you may cross paths with Vader or Luke or Han or, intertwine.
Intertwine a little bit here
but
and
it's still technically your own part of the story, just,
Well, I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of people enjoy and like Star Wars. And I think anybody who's making media, whether it's the movies or video games or comic books or books, that the universe is so vast that you can have so many storylines within the Star Wars universe, within the galaxy of it.
You could have a storyline within another storyline.
Right.
Like all those people you see in the movies and stuff that you see a glimpse from here, like a Padawan here, somebody here. They could just take it from that point in the movie, take control of that specific person, and make a whole other storyline out of it, still following along with the main storyline. And again, you could still crisscross and run into Yoda and all them good guys.
Hey, when are they going to come out with another episode of The Mandalorian? Fridays.
Every Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
So yeah, Respawn Entertainment, if you're listening, get back with Lucasfilm, make another one.
This is really good.
I'm already ready.
And I'm very excited. I really do.
I'd pay $80 for that again.
So the action, the play, the feel. Did you like it? Did you like the development of your skills?
Once I got used to the controls, yeah. I still had to work on that parry, but apparently I was good enough. Maybe I'll go back and try on the hardest difficulty.
Oh, hey! We need to go finish what happens to the stowaway on the ship.
Well, I can do all that off camera. They don't need to see that.
I kind of want to see it.
Well, I can play it off camera.
All right.
I don't have to record it.
But that is definitely the main storyline.
Yes. That is it. From the beginning to the end, with Darth Vader almost whooping my ass. And only...
And Beatty helped out. That was one of the best parts.
I think only one main character died, and that was Trilla.
Yeah, and Darth Vader killed her.
Right as she was turning back to the light side.
Yes. It's that moment of realization that you have a choice.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it be weird if that was his Padawan, or his,
Does Darth Vader ever have a Padawan?
I don't think he did. If he did, they never said anything about it. Because Darth Vader was
Obi-Wan?
Sidious was his master. And so because Sidious was his master, you're not allowed to have your own trainee Padawan.
What are trainees called in the darker side, the Sith side?
Initiates.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what he called Trilla?
Did he?
Or did he call her an Inquisitor?
No, well, she was an Inquisitor, yes. But it's a whole flip, because if you go by lore, then you got the comics, and you got the books, they're all mixed.
They're all mixed a little bit.
Then you got the Star Wars Old Republic, they have different ranks for them. Acolytes, Initiates, Lord, Darth, Master. No, Lord, Darth. Wow.
They have trees and they have levels.
They're the same ranks that Jedi do. They're the same fucking ranks. They're just
Different
called,
names.
right.
Different names.
Like Initiate for a Jedi would be an acolyte. Would be an acolyte for a Sith, and then so on and so forth. Same tiers, just different names to make them sound. One's good, one's bad. There you go. Autobots, Decepticons, same fucking thing, just different sides.
Since I had asked about the Mandalorian, what would you think if they had made a Mandalorian game? A bounty hunter game. Have they made one?
They tried. It was called 1313, something like that. And it was all about a bounty hunter on Coruscant. Mm-hmm. But they canned it.
Why?
I don't remember. There was some big deal about it, and they stopped production for something. But I can look we can look at it.
But see, now that they've got the new show on Disney Plus for Mandalorian, they could probably come out with a game that would be very popular.
I'd buy it.
And I will admit something on this very last episode for this is, I can't believe I'm going to say this. I'm a Star Trek fan.
Hey!
I always have been. And that's just, I think, part of my natural personality. I know you can't be in the same room as me now.
We are no longer talking.
But the funny thing was, that's what Robert and I were. Robert was the Star Wars.
So see you guys later. It was nice talking to you.
Robert was a Star Wars fan, and I was a Star Trek fan. And I think I've officially decided that I'm also a Star Wars fan.
Nope.
I know, you shouldn't be one or the other.
You gotta pick a side. You can't.
No, it's really hard because I'm beginning to see the real attraction. And I had said this once to Robert, like, I just felt like the Star Wars universe versus the Star Trek universe wasn't as full. It wasn't as fully developed.
Okay.
The characters
weren't. Let me put it this way.
And I know so many people would totally disagree with me on this point.
Let me put it this way.
Okay.
Star Trek is science based.
Yes, and that's probably why I loved it.
Star Wars is science fiction. Star Trek is more likely something that might actually could
possibly happen in our reality.
Right. Star Wars is all fantasy. It's all it's
a galaxy far
away. Yes. But that's really the only the big difference is the way you look at it. Mm-hmm. One is science fact, one is science fiction. That's one of the biggest things that people say, well, Star Trek can actually happen, Star Wars won't. Star Wars is just fantasy, it's never going to happen. Star Trek can, that's why I like Star Trek. It's fine, you can like whichever one you want. I don't care.
But you still have to pick a side?
I'm not going to hate you for liking Star Trek. Okay, I like Star Trek, but I love Star Wars. Star Wars is my thing. That I am a fan. I wouldn't say like super fanboy or guru. I don't know everything about Star Wars, but if I had to pick between watching a new Star Wars movie or a new Star Trek movie, I would watch a Star Wars movie like 12 times and then maybe glimpse over to Star Trek movie.
And I think that's where I would have a natural tendencies because
you do the opposite.
I would do the opposite. I love the science. I love the idea of art influencing real life, influencing real scientists and real technology.
Because didn't George Lucas, he dreamt up Star Wars after a car accident or something like that. He was in a coma and that was the dream he was having, was the basic premise for Star Wars. Something like that. Fact check that for me. I think I was right.
Somebody should know that.
But yeah, he was in a car accident or something. He was driving down the road at night and got into a car accident. And when he was unconscious in a coma or whatever, he thought up Star Wars. And when he woke up, he started writing it in 1977. There you go. Star Trek, on the other hand, was made by
Gene Roddenberry.
Okay, and how did he come up with that?
He was thinking about NATO.
There you go. Again, science fact. Lucas was unconscious in a dream state, therefore science fiction. But no, maybe someday. They've already been working on like real lightsabers and hover cars and all that good stuff. Which is, they do have a little bit of both in each one.
Yeah.
Because Star Trek doesn't really have the hover cars.
No, it doesn't.
It's more space based.
Yes.
Star Wars is more like, it's still space, but I mean it's more planetary, which is weird.
Though they still have space battles.
Oh yeah, lots of each. But I'll tell you what, though, Star Wars battles are so much more exciting than
Star Trek battles.
Because Star Trek is like a Navy fight in space.
Yes.
Right. It's all.
Somebody had mentioned. I think actually it was my mother once told me. She's like, when you watch the first Star Trek movies, as they're positioning around and trying to take advantage of each other, she said it always reminded her of old World War II underwater submarine naval battles where you have to try and find your enemy first and then outwit them.
Except they have view windows where you can actually see them. Okay, see, Star Trek had the screen where you could bring up actual real time the screen and see everything. And then Star Wars always had the hologram stuff,
yes,
the war tables.
And that's really cool in and of itself too.
And they just had regular glass windows that you saw through. Star Trek went with the whole projection thing and put the window up on the screen. It wasn't actual glass, which is weird because in space I'm not sure glass, unless it was this thick, I'm not sure it would actually test up to the pressure of space. But again, fantasy.
Right.
You want to be able to see a TIE fighter flying by and see the pilot in there, or an X-Wing or a Y-Wing or whatever the case may be. You want to be able to see into the cockpit. Star Trek is oh look, another Enterprise. Oh look, another Romulan. That bird of prey has a different gun than that one, so it's a different ship altogether. But not once in Star Trek, besides maybe the Borg, did you see the uber gigantic fucking Star Destroyers, the biggest of the biggest of the biggest. But they're just giant freaking what do they call them? The carrier ships.
The destroyers?
No, it's destroyers. The ones with the flat tops, the battleships with the aircraft carriers.
Uh-huh.
That's what they are. I mean, they can fight. They have guns and stuff on them, but they house the smaller ships. Like when somebody flies up to it, all those TIE fighters come flying out by the hundreds. Yeah. I think Star Trek had their little shuttles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's about it. They didn't have the cool, gigantic, 1,000 guys versus 1,000 guys space battle kind of
no,
thing.
They never
way over the top. It was more realistic.
Again, I can really begin to see the passion and the love and the story behind Star Wars and the people who some of them just idolize it.
You know what's really funny though?
It really is a good story.
You know what's really funny though? Star Wars has their stormtroopers. People make fun of them all the time because they can't shoot, they're dumb, whatever the case may be. Star Trek has their red shirts. There you go. You put a stormtrooper and a red shirt
in the same room?
I'll let her finish it.
Oh, wait. And the stormtrooper shoots at the red shirt, and the red shirt just falls over and dies anyways?
You were so close, but yeah, that's the nice. Okay, you put a stormtrooper against the red shirts. The stormtrooper shoots, misses, the red shirt dies anyway.
Anyways, all those wonderful science fiction, science facts, philosophical debates.
Yeah, I could talk back and forth all night, but we're 20 minutes over the
we are
usual record time, so we're just going to cut it here, and I get to figure out what to play next. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye.